You know how In-N-Out Burger has a secret menu where you can order their burgers animal style or protein style? Well, Roulette has a secret menu of bets that you can make, including something called the complete bet. Drake makes complete bets, high rollers make complete bets, and after you watch this video, you can make complete bets too. Find out how this mysterious bet works today on JackAce. What up, donkeys? Jack Haze here with JackAce.com, where I talk about my 3 favorite topics: gambling, crypto, and STEM. And today I'm going to show you everything about a secret bet called the complete bet in roulette. The complete bet is a bet that's usually available to high roller roulette players that play in high limit salons like the one at the Aria in Las Vegas. This bet isn't always available to low limit players or players who play on 00 roulette tables. The reason is because making the bets can be pretty easy, but calculating the payouts can be rather complicated, and you often need specially trained single-zero roulette dealers to accurately make the payouts. A complete bet is a type of convenience bet that's available to whale gamblers.
I wash myself with a rag on a stick.
Whales are gamblers who are willing to throw down thousands of dollars or even more playing their favorite game. And since they're willing to put tons of money on the line, the casino goes the extra mile to make sure that certain types of bets are easier to make. I've already made a video on another set of convenience bets known as the racetrack bets. Racetrack bets make it easier for a high roller to bet on sectors of the roulette wheel. When you make a racetrack bet, you essentially put your money on a number or a fixed region of the wheel, and you'll win money if the ball lands somewhere on that sector of the wheel. But complete bets don't have anything to do with your favorite number's placement on the wheel. Complete bets make it easy to win if the winning number is in close proximity to your favorite number on the betting layout. So instead of trying to hit your favorite number with a bow and arrow, it's like trying to hit it with a hand grenade. You don't have to hit your favorite number on the nose, you just need to get close to it on the layout. A complete bet is a composite bet on a single number that contains all the inside bets containing that same number. So if you want to make a complete bet on the number 11, you'd tell the dealer and you'd hand them 40 units for your bet. So if you were using a $100 unit, you'd hand the dealer $4,000, which they'd place on the 11, and they'd cap that bet with a special plastic lammer with the word complete on it. Your $4,000 bet would cover the 11 and the 8 numbers surrounding it on the betting layout. Your 40 unit bet would be broken up into the following component bets: 1 unit straight up on the 11, 2 units on each of the 4 split bets, 4 units on the 4 corner bets, 3 units on the street bet, and 6 units each on the 2 double street bets. And if one of these 9 numbers hits, you'd get paid the following amounts: 392 units if the 11 hits, 176 units if the 10 or 12 hits, 104 units if the 8 or 14 hits, and 32 units if one of the diagonal numbers hits. So you can see how these bets get super complicated. And to make things further complicated, the number of units per bet and the payouts can be different depending on the epicenter's position on the felt. And this is one of the reasons why it's so hard to be a high-stakes single-zero roulette dealer. Let's take a look at all the different types of complete bets a player can make. The complete bet on the 11 is the quintessential complete bet and also applies to similar bets made on the 5, 8, 14, 17, 20, 23, 26, 29, and 32. Since these numbers have the largest number of inside bets involved, it tops the charts at 40 units. They're all 40 unit bets and pay out between 32 and 392 units. You can also make complete bets on the first and third column. Since you're constrained by the upper and lower boundaries of the felt, you're not going to be able to make the same 12 composite bets that you can with the second column. A complete bet on the first and third column will be made up of 9 bets instead. These complete bets have payouts that range from 6 units to 294 units. The rest of the single number complete bets are on the far edges of the betting layout. You can make complete bets for the 0, 1, 2, 3, as well as the 34, 35, and 36, and almost all of them have a unique payout matrix. Here's a breakdown of all the possible single number complete bets. Here is the 17 unit complete bet on the 0, the 27 unit complete bet on the 1, the 36 unit complete bet on the 2, the 27 unit complete bet on the 3, the 24 unit complete bet on the 35, and the 18 unit complete bet on the 34 or 36. And believe it or not, you can make complete bets on the dozens. When I found out about these, it just blew my mind. A complete bet on a dozen consists of all the inside bets for all 12 numbers in that dozen, including the collateral damage bets that might bleed into the next dozen or the zero. So here's the 136 unit bet on the first dozen that has a max payout of 296 units in the second column. And here's the 140 unit bet on the second dozen that has a max payout of 292 units in the second column. And here's the 120 unit bet on the third dozen that has a max payout of 312 units. And just when you thought complete bets couldn't get any more ridiculous, you can even make a floating dozen complete bet, which has the same payouts as the second dozen complete bet. It's just the second dozen complete bet slid 1 to 3 rows over to the left or right. As you might be able to imagine, if there's a player at the table making complete bets, it can cause a bit of chaos. When you place the complete marker on a bet, it makes it difficult for other players to bet on that same number. Also, the payouts for wins can be disorderly, especially if your win is in the overlap of 2 different complete bets. So if someone is making complete bets, it's usually a high roller playing solo on a reserved table. There aren't usually other players at the table, but there can be exceptions. It's possible to handle a table with multiple players betting complete bets, but it's really not a common thing. Because of the complexity of the bet, a player making complete bets is usually doing so in solitude. Believe it or not, single zero roulette dealers and high limit salons have to memorize most of these bets and payouts. For the single number complete bets, they're required to know how many units per bet and how much each surrounding number should pay. Between the complete bets and the racetrack bets, it makes the job of being a single zero roulette croupier 1,000 times more difficult than a double zero roulette dealer.
And that's where the big bucks start rolling in.
But for you, the high roller, it makes betting on your favorite numbers and the numbers around it a lot easier. And like I mentioned before, there's no statistical advantage to making the complete bets, but it does save you time and heartache when you have those near misses when the ball lands on the number right next to your jackpot. So now you know how to bet like Drake.
Do we go stupid? I feel like you have to, no?
11 is due.
Overdue.
I mean, it's there.
Yeah.
It's all in your pocket.
Overdue.
Yes! There we go.
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed this video, please take a second to like and subscribe. Always gamble responsibly, never play 000 roulette, and peace out, donkeys.